Hey guys, and welcome to a new series on our channel called Closing Cocktails, where we teach you a little bit about the home buying and selling process, and we also give you a drink to help calm your stress during that whole thing. So our first cocktail that we're going to be making is called the Mortgage Lender's Mojito, and the ingredients that you're going to need for this cocktail are 10 fresh mint leaves, half a medium lime cut into 3 separate wedges, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 1 cup of ice cubes or as needed, 1.5 fluid ounces of white rum, and half a cup of club soda. Okay, so your first step is to, of course, cut your limes, and then you're going to take one of your lime wedges and put it inside a sturdy glass along with all of the mint leaves that you just gathered, and then you're going to muddle those together so you can release all of the lime juice and the mint oils together. If you don't have a muddler, which we don't, we're going to be using a child's plastic fork, which works just as well, really working those leaves to death. So one of the most important and first steps that you should do when you're considering buying a house is talking to a mortgage lender. But be sure that you don't talk to more than 3, because your credit union is gonna see when they pull your credit, and they're gonna know that you're shopping around if you just talk to 3. Any more than that, and it can hurt your credit score. And then once you're done muddling, you're gonna take the ice and fill your glass almost all the way up, and then you're gonna add your rum, and you're gonna fill it up the rest of the way with club soda. So when you're talking to those 3 lenders, you're going to want to make sure that you're asking all of them the same questions and that you're also giving them all of the same information. That way you can compare apples to apples and have an accurate representation of all of the lenders. Now, we're going to add 1.5 fluid ounces of rum to this mixture. That noise reminds me of, I don't know if y'all see, I'm sure you guys have seen it during the pandemic. The one that was like, just 2 shots, and then she just kept going. So when you're talking to lenders, you're going to want to make sure that you're comparing all the different fees that they have. There's going to be lender's fees, origination fees, and of course the interest rates. Also, you're going to want to make sure that you're comparing how long you can lock down your rate, because that can change your situation too. Then, we're going to top it off with our club soda. And another thing that a lot of people don't end up realizing is that if you go to a bank like Wells Fargo, for example, they're only going to be able to sell you products that are Wells Fargo products. Whereas if you talk to a broker, you're going to end up being able to look at multiple different organizations with different packages. It's going to be a much broader view of your options for a loan. So it's much better if you can to talk to 3 brokerages as opposed to one big bank like Wells Fargo. And then, if I were you, I would take a little bit of the extra mint leaf that you have and garnish the top with it. Also, adding a lime wedge on the edge just to make it look a little bit prettier. And there you have it, your Mortgage Lender's Mojito. Ooh, it's good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our new taste tester, Mr. Stephen Delisle. Stephen, welcome to the show.
Hey, I'm happy to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here. Why don't you try our drink and tell us what you think?
Did you make this?
I did make this. So you probably shouldn't trust it. You have some lime in your mustache.
It's a bit weak.
I mean, I just followed the recipe. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
I would be like the 2 shots woman if it were my choice.
Usually double up on that.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fair.
We're gonna make another one.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us for our first episode of Closing Cocktails, and join us next time when we're going to be talking about our back porch pina colada. And remember, with Delisle Properties, luxury
always comes standard.
All right. Hey, that was good. Yes. Right?